Boom! Zombies! Imagine this, you're walking down the street, birds are singing, sun is shining, suddenly chaos! People running, screaming, they're everywhere, zombies! The world you knew is gone, but don't panic. This is your survival guide. First things first, we need a plan. Forget fancy weapons from your favorite zombie movies. Focus on the basics. Water, food, shelter. Safety in numbers is key. Find other survivors. 2 heads are better than 1, especially when one wants to eat your brains. Staying positive is crucial. Panic leads to mistakes. Think of it as an extreme camping trip. We need to be resourceful, adaptable, and maybe a little bit crazy to survive. Ready? Let's go. Water is life, especially in a zombie apocalypse. Dehydration makes you weak, an easy target for those brain-hungry ghouls. Your first source, bottled water. Raid supermarkets, vending machines, any place that might have some. But what happens when those run out? Time to get resourceful. Rainwater is your friend. Collect it in buckets, tarps, anything that holds water. Even a plastic bag can work. Just remember to boil it or use purification tablets before drinking. Don't forget natural sources. Rivers and streams can provide water, but be cautious. Always purify water from natural sources. Boiling is best, but filters are lifesavers too. So, you've got water. Now let's talk food. In a survival situation, securing a reliable food source is crucial. While it might be tempting to think about gourmet meals, the reality is far more basic. We're talking about survival rations that can keep you going when times are tough. Forget gourmet meals, we're talking survival rations. Canned goods are your best bet. They have a long shelf life, are easy to carry, and can be found in many places. You can find them in abandoned homes, stores, and even in some vehicles. Always be on the lookout for these valuable resources. But don't stop there. Dry goods like rice, beans, and oats are also incredibly valuable. They can last for ages and provide essential nutrients. Don't underestimate the power of dry goods. Rice, beans, oats, they can last for ages and are packed with the energy you need to keep going. Look for them in pantries, backpacks, even abandoned cars. These staples can be a lifesaver when other food sources are scarce. Don't forget about protein. Think nuts, seeds, jerky. These items are lightweight, easy to carry, and packed with essential nutrients. They pack a punch of energy and can keep you going when you need it most. Nuts, seeds, and jerky are excellent sources of protein and can be found in various places if you know where to look. Remember those survival skills you learned watching Man vs. Wild? Now's the time to put them to the test. Knowing how to start a fire, set up a camp, and use basic survival tools can make a huge difference. These skills are not just for show, they are practical and can help you survive in the wild. Learn to identify edible plants. This knowledge can be a game changer. Many plants in the wild are edible and can provide essential nutrients. A little foraging can go a long way. Knowing which plants are safe to eat can supplement your diet and provide much-needed variety. So, keep your eyes open and always be prepared to adapt to your surroundings. Finding shelter is crucial. It protects you from the elements and those pesky undead neighbors. Forget fancy hotels. Think practical. A sturdy building is your best bet. A house, a shop, even a prison for extra security. Reinforce your fortress. Board up windows, barricade doors. Zombies aren't known for their intelligence, but they can be persistent. Safety in numbers. Team up with other survivors. Sharing resources and keeping watch makes a huge difference. Make your shelter feel like home. A little comfort goes a long way in a world gone mad. A good book, a deck of cards, anything familiar can boost morale. Hope keeps you going. Section 5. Lost and Found: Mastering Navigation. Knowing your way around is crucial in a zombie apocalypse. When the world collapses, the ability to navigate through unfamiliar terrain becomes a vital skill. You can't rely on the usual conveniences anymore. Forget GPS and smartphones, they won't be much help. Batteries die, signals fail, and technology can be unreliable when you need it the most. In a world overrun by zombies, you need to be self-reliant. It's time to go old school. Dust off those paper maps and compasses. These tools have been guiding explorers for centuries, and they can guide you too. Learn to read a map and compass. Understanding topographical lines, symbols, and scales can help you plot a safe route through dangerous areas. Practice makes perfect, so start now. Trust me, it's a lifesaver. Pay attention to landmarks. A tall building, a distinctive tree, or even a peculiar rock formation can serve as your guideposts. These features are your best friends in the wild. Even a weird-looking statue can help you find your way back to your shelter. The more unique the landmark, the easier it is to remember and use as a reference point. Remember those survival skills you learned? They are not just for show. Building a fire, setting up a shelter, and finding food and water are essential skills that will keep you alive. Now's the time to use them. Every skill you've acquired can make a difference. Carving tools, purifying water, and creating makeshift weapons are all part of your survival toolkit. Learn to navigate by the stars. The night sky is a natural map that has guided travelers for millennia. Familiarize yourself with constellations and celestial navigation techniques. It's a skill that's both useful and awe-inspiring. On clear nights, the stars can be your compass, leading you to safety and helping you stay on course. Always have an escape route. Plan multiple routes to your destination and be ready to change course if needed. Flexibility and quick thinking are key to staying ahead of danger. Knowing where to go and how to get there quickly can mean the difference between life and becoming zombie chow. Stay alert, stay prepared, and keep moving. Section 6, Patch Me Up. First Aid Essentials. Injuries happen, especially in a zombie apocalypse. Knowing basic first aid is crucial. Put together a first aid kit. Bandages, antiseptic, painkillers, they're your new best friends. Learn to treat wounds, sprains, and fractures. A sprained ankle can be a death sentence in a world overrun by zombies. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about first aid, the better your chances of survival. There are plenty of online resources and books available. Don't forget about mental health. The zombie apocalypse is traumatic. Taking care of your mental well-being is just as important as your physical health. Section 7, Fight or Flight Self-Defense Tactics. Sometimes you can't avoid a fight. Knowing how to defend yourself is crucial in a zombie apocalypse. Forget guns, they're loud, attract unwanted attention, and ammo is hard to come by. Think practical. A sturdy baseball bat, a crowbar, even a well-placed kick can save your life. Remember, aim for the head. It's the only way to be sure. Practice makes perfect. Find a safe space to practice. You never know when you'll need them. Remember, your goal is to neutralize the threat, not become a zombie-slaying superhero. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense. If you see a horde of zombies, avoid them at all costs. Section 8. Keep your cool making smart choices. In the midst of chaos, when the world seems to be falling apart, the ability to make smart choices becomes your most valuable asset. It's not just about survival, it's about thriving in the face of adversity. Panic is your worst enemy in a zombie apocalypse. When fear takes over, it paralyzes you, making it impossible to think clearly. The first step to making smart choices is to recognize the signs of panic and take immediate action to calm yourself. It clouds your judgment and leads to mistakes. These mistakes can be costly, not just in terms of supplies but in terms of your safety and the safety of those around you. A single error can set off a chain reaction of events that could be disastrous. Stay calm, assess the situation, and make rational decisions. Take deep breaths, ground yourself, and focus on the immediate task at hand. Look at the bigger picture and plan your next steps carefully. A well-thought-out plan can be the difference between life and death. Remember, every decision you make can mean the difference between life and death. Trust your instincts. Your gut feelings are often based on subconscious observations and experiences. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Don't ignore these signals. If something feels off, it probably is. Always be aware of your surroundings and the people you encounter. Suspicion can be a lifesaver. It's better to be cautious and wrong than to be careless and right. Don't be afraid to change plans or adapt to new situations. Flexibility is crucial. The ability to pivot and adjust your strategy based on new information can keep you one step ahead of danger. Rigidity can be a downfall in unpredictable circumstances. Flexibility is key in a world gone mad. Don't give up hope. Optimism can be a powerful tool. It keeps your spirits high and your mind sharp. Even in the darkest times, a positive outlook can help you find solutions and keep moving forward. The human spirit is incredibly resilient. Throughout history, people have faced unimaginable challenges and emerged stronger. This resilience is within you too. Draw strength from the stories of those who have overcome adversity. We've survived challenges throughout history. From natural disasters to wars, humanity has always found a way to persevere. The zombie apocalypse is just another obstacle to overcome. Remember, you're not alone in this fight. The zombie apocalypse is just another obstacle to overcome. Remember, you're not alone. There are others out there facing the same challenges and fighting for their lives. Seek them out and form alliances. There are other survivors out there fighting for their lives just like you. Together you can pool resources, share knowledge, and provide mutual support. There's strength in numbers, and a united front is much harder to break. Find them, team up, and face the challenges together. There's strength in numbers. In unity, there is power. Together you can strategize, defend, and rebuild. The road ahead is tough, but with smart choices and a strong community, survival is within reach. Section 9. We got this. The spirit of survival. The zombie apocalypse is a nightmare, but it's not the end. Remember, humans are survivors. We've overcome challenges throughout history. This is just another test of our resilience, our ingenuity, our will to live. Use what you've learned here. Be resourceful, be adaptable, be brave, never give up hope. Believe in your ability to survive. Remember, the zombie apocalypse may have changed the world, but it hasn't changed who we are. We're still humans. We're still fighters. We will survive. And hey, maybe one day, we'll even find a cure for those brain-hungry ghouls. Until then, stay safe, stay strong, and remember, we got this.